Good morning, everybody. I thought it would be great to share what we did at the inaugural event for M2G Jansen. Many of you weren't there, and I thought I would just show you the presentation that we did to introduce our business, and at least that you can use it online. So let's have a look at that presentation, and I'll take you through it as quickly as I can. All right, I'm going to be sharing my screen, and we'll also use the computer sound just to make sure that you can hear some of the videos, and especially the welcome from Christoph Jansen. All right, so just to take you through what we did on the evening, the overview, we had a welcome, and we unfortunately can't have Peter Peerlings, the architect, the guest speaker. But what I will and can do is take you through just a brief introduction to Jansen AG and Christoph Jansen's welcome, and then just at some of the products we're going to be looking at M2G, and then a look at our showroom, and then also the accreditation program for metal workers, because they are our customers, the most important guys in the room in many respects. And then we're going to look at just a few reference projects for examples, and then just mention both DocuCenter and Unisoft, and finish off with one of Jag's fabrication videos testing a fire-resistant facade. So I trust you enjoy the trip with me. This is the headquarters of Jansen AG in Switzerland, in Oberried, in the canton of St. Gallen, if I recall correctly. And as you can see, they've proven some of their beautiful geometric complexities with the roof lines and the lovely slim facade running down the front of the entrance. What does Jansen do? So Jansen has been around since 1923, and having founded so many years ago, nearly now 100 years ago, they've split their business into three divisions. The one is the building systems, the other is the plastics division, and then the other part is the geothermal, or at least the automotive. So there's the automotive side, tubes, and most of you that drive cars, their steel tubes are in the cars in terms of safety elements. And the plastics division also includes geothermal wells, which is a key product in a green, sustainable economy that's coming post-COVID. And then what we're going to be talking about is the building systems. And the slide in front of you shows you just some of the stock of the steel rolled profiles that they roll. And these are the profiles that M2G has come to South Africa to open a distribution as the exclusive distribution partner of Jansen's down here in Cape Town, South Africa. So I asked Christoph Jansen, the CEO, if he would just give us a welcome. So let's hear what he has to say. Thanks, Christoph.
Welcome, everyone. This is a very special day, since the family of Jansen Partners is growing. We would have loved to join you for this occasion, but we are all aware of the current situation, which does not allow for international travel. In these times when we can only work together by means of video conferences, shared values are what really unites us. When our grandfather founded Jansen almost 100 years ago, he started with a workforce of only 10 persons. Jansen has evolved over the decades, but has always retained its values. Priska and I are now leading the company in the third generation, which is a fact we share with many of our employees. Many have already had fathers, mothers, and grandfathers that have worked for our company. What better proof can there be for the importance of values? But we are not only connected by values, but also by our passion for steel, to be precise. Steel is one of the most sustainable materials. This is why our steel systems are used in many landmark buildings around the world. And while our steel systems may not be the cheapest solution, we are convinced that they are the most economical solution. Together with partners as M2G, we provide technical consulting for architects, planners and fabricators, and for the owners and users of a building, we provide a long-lasting, robust and beautiful solution. This has made us and our partners the #1 steel system worldwide. Now, although we are almost 10,000 kilometers apart right now, we feel united in these shared values and passions. I would like to thank you for your trust and wish you all the best for the future. And most important, stay safe. Or as we say in Switzerland, bleibet gesund.
Excellent. Thank you.
Welcome, everyone.
Thank you, Christoph.
Welcome, everyone.
Appreciate that. And now what I'd like to do is just to take you to have a look at some of the systems we'll be bringing in. Now, Jansen has got probably 3,000 plus SKUs, and we'll just be looking at a couple of their systems which we believe are suitable for the South African market and for our local fabricators and metal workers. So I'm going to be looking at 4 basic systems. The first is the thermally insulated systems. I'm not going to talk to them. The main systems are called Janisol for Jansen Isoleert. So they're isolated systems. They have a thermal bridge, and at least they have a thermal break to prevent thermal bridging. And they're made out of mild steel and stainless steel. And then there is also Janisol HI and Primo, and those are more highly insulated and have much lower U values and amongst the top performing units systems in the world. And then there is a slim system specifically suited for both historical and residential for windows, which is the Janisol Arte 2.0. Again, a thermally broken system and a very attractive slim system which the architects like. And just something to note, it also comes in stainless steel and corten. And those of you familiar with corten, that soft brown corroded look, and it has no protective coating. And then the Janisol Arte 66, which is a tilt and turn window. When you come down to the showroom later, or if you ever come out to Cape Town from Europe, you'll see our tilt and turn in the facade system. The second category is the thermally insulated facades. And their main product there that we would like to move in South Africa is the VIS systems, and they cover various applications. I just want to note the VIS Linear, which is a very slim mullion that can span very tall distances unsupported. And it gives you a very clean look, as it's not rectangular, but it's shaped in the shape of a fin. And then there's also a fire-resistant facade, and we'll see that a brief video clip of that at the end. And they are also rated to resistance classes as per the European norms. Here's just a picture of our showroom. In the background here, you can see that tilt and turn window in the facade. And in this specific element, this VIS element called the VIS Basic, I want to just show you. Here you can see a photo which shows the facade system here at the front, and at the back just an ordinary IPE, a steel joist. And those steel I-beams, a very slim one, can span significant spans, and then the VIS Basic facade is a very thin element that can be fixed and installed onto the front of that support. If you change that support to mass timber, like a glue laminated timber column, that can then receive this VIS Basic system. So a beautiful slim system that can fit onto any support. The third category is the non-insulated systems. The Art 15, which you actually see behind me if you can see my video, that's typical black steel partitions in offices and doors. Then the Art system, which matches that for the windows, again, very slim. Then there's the commercial Economy 50, and also the 60 in mild steel and stainless steels, and those can do very large doors, and they include sliding, folding, and pivot doors, and we've got a large one at the entrance to our showroom. Here you can see the office that I'm currently sitting in, speaking to you, and there you can see the black steel with the traditional retro lock blocks. There you can see our front door on the left, which is an Econo 60 pivot door. And on the right-hand side, you see our Art system window in the form of a door, beautiful heritage door with gorgeous ironmongery to suit. The last category is the fire doors and glazing that we're going to be looking at. And in terms of the European norms, there's 3 classes. There's integrity, which is delineated by an E, no flames, no smoke, no heat reduction. And then EW, which has got radiation control, reduces some of the heat transfer through the element. And then the last one, which you can see just behind my video there, it's EI for integrity and installation. And there you can see that there's no flames, no smoke, and no heat. So, you can have a fire burning with maybe 700 degrees on the one side, and you can be reasonably comfortable on the other side. So it improves occupant safety and gives a longer time to exit the building under an emergency. And then the Econo 50, just to look at those systems, the Econo 50 can give you an E30 or E60 minute rating. The 60, something similar, but including that radiation we looked at to prevent some of the heat transfer. The Anisol 2 can do an EI 30, and that's insulated for 30 minutes. And the C4 can do an insulated system up to 120 minutes. Now, bringing Jansen to Africa through our business M2G, our two partners from France and Switzerland have committed their funds to investing in M2G in South Africa to become this exclusive distributor of Jansen products in Africa. And in order to do that, we had to first create a showroom so people could get a feel of what it looks like. And Jansen AG in Uberit sent us various small and large displays, which you can see on the presentation there. And you see them lying on the floor getting ready to be mounted, and then developing some mounts with the technical team, Roman's technical team in Switzerland, trying to find light, slim profiles that wouldn't take away from the nice displays. And our steel workers in South Africa did a lovely job for me doing tags, and you can see that's nice finishes they've given there. There's Gert and Kevin starting to fabricate the first Art 15 systems in South Africa for our showroom. There you can see the housing of a beautiful 3D hinge. So there's a weld-on hinge that can be articulated in all three directions. So up, down, left and right, and in and out. And those are fairly unique in the world. And there's Gareth, our project manager, helping us with the showroom. There's Nontsikalelu, who keeps our showroom tidy and actually installing the 22mm cylinder locks for me. And after only about a 5 to 10 minute training, and she was able to install all those locks. And there's another photo just giving you an overall picture of the showroom. And there you can see the slims, white steel columns we use with a bit of shadow line below to ensure that we had a nice look to show off these great products. Then we put a little video together just because we thought it'd be nice as a quick introduction. So if we can have a look at that quickly.
We are bringing an exciting product to the sunny shores of Cape Town, South Africa. Jansen Steel Building Systems, ranked #1 in the world and manufactured in Switzerland, will now be available on your stoep. We'd like to welcome you to our world-class showroom in Woodstock for coffee and a chat. And you're welcome to bring your drawings of windows, doors, skylights, facades or architectural elements, and we'll work with you to create a sustainable and yet elegant solution. The systems cover all elements like glazed fire, security and bullet-resistant doors, slim steel profiles for top-hung windows, and gorgeous heritage fenestration that is thermally efficient. Swiss ironmongery to last you a lifetime. And there's a wide range of products, including tilt and turn windows and facades for you to come and see. In addition, we provide CAD and BIM objects, and we'll be training, accrediting and supporting local metal workers in design, estimating and fabrication. Our local French-speaking investors, Olivia and Jeff, took good advice from experienced friends who are distributors or metal workers for Jansen in Europe, and they invested in M2G to become the international exclusive distribution partner for Jansen in Africa. See you there.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that brief video clip. That was done by all our local team. We only had one architect that joined us for that, which was really nice to have all our team recorded in that. After putting up the showroom, what was critical for us was to have metal workers that we could trust. So we've got an accreditation program, and there you can see the 4 modules, just to look at the training needs, and then agree training goals, and then deliver the training, and then do a pilot project, which upon inspection and approval, the metalworker then becomes a Jansen approved fabrication partner. There you can see, just looking at the actual training delivery, the 3 modules there, which is first introduction to Jansen, the company, to their products, and some examples of projects. And then module 2, we look at specifically DocuCenter and Yanisoft, and then the chosen system that that metalworker would like to work with, whether it's fire or residential or commercial. And the last part is understanding how to fabricate, finish, and for corrosion protection, how to glaze and install. Now, Jansen has got partners across the world, metal workers, many of them not shown on this map here. And I thought it would be good just to give you a quick overview of some of the work done by just a few of these metal workers. There's a beautiful systems showing the Art 15 and Artate 2.0. And the steel and wood always go together very well. Another one showing again the same systems. And here you can see the VIS basic system that we spoke about with very tall spans and slender mullions. And here's another one showing the classic VIS facade system, the museum. And then here at the Rotterdam Central Station, you can see again the VIS basic that we spoke of, with the steel supports huge spans and with no additional steel supports that you often see at airports. Here, these can span those significant heights. And another one here showing a few systems, and the one I wanted to highlight, if you look down at the bottom in the middle of the page, you'll see the fire doors here, Yanisol C4 fire doors. You can just see the panic bar there in the background. Now, the DocuCenter that we mentioned is an incredible resource online and on an app which can be downloaded from Google Play or from the Apple iStore. And on this, you have everything from how fabricators can fabricate, to BIM objects, to explaining what parts, how parts fit together, and showing even the tools that you need, and explaining some of the systems and how they work together. And this is available online, and upon registration, you're able to use this resource, which will help both the architects for specifying and then the fabricators also for delivering on the product in terms of excellence. The next thing which is critical for our metal workers here in South Africa is an estimating and design package, which can be used for quotations and for checking structural stability and even a bit of thermal modeling. And here you can see just, this is a screen grab, but I highlighted this closing door frame here, the door jamb, and you'll see there that it immediately gives you a section through showing a Yanisol 2 fire system. So the program is extremely quick to develop doors and windows and facades, and that then gives you a full cutting list, a materials list, and even machine code if you need CAD to CAM. So that's something that can help our local fabricators ensure excellence. That's the last one, just to give you a feel of fabrication. I'm just gonna have a look at this video, and then that's the end of the talk. Enjoy. All right, that's the end of that presentation and my presentation. So thank you for joining. It was great sharing that with you, and I hope it's of some value to those who don't know us, and at least you can get to know what we're about. And we trust that in South Africa, if you're here with us, metal workers, that you'll soon join us, come and design some great projects with us, and we look forward to giving you that full support and helping you to deliver excellence and find niche markets that are not overtraded so that you can have a successful business. All right, thanks so much. Goodbye.